I ain't necessarily thought about a title for this one, but I'm sure I'll think of one before I post it. What's cracking? It's your boy Krome up in this bitch. Yatch! And with it being so close to Christmas, I mean, we talking just 4 days away. 3 days away from my birthday, but that ain't what we talking about right now. And as you can probably tell by the way I'm talking, I've been doing a little drinking tonight. And I'm gonna do some more for this video. But apparently there's a lot of motherfuckers out there that need some help with some shit, so I'm gonna help y'all motherfuckers out with this shit right here. Maybe I'll call it social media reputation or some shit like that. But it's basically about, basically my response to motherfuckers who say shit like that. Who say shit like, people use Facebook or use social media so much that they lose their ability to develop a meaningful relationship with real people. While I do agree with what you're talking about, everybody who says that shit seems to miss out on a very important key factor. So while I go get my beer, let me get us prepared to talk about that shit. Because as a victim of exactly what the fuck I'm finna talk about, I understand better than you motherfuckers. There's a lot to it than motherfuckers like to try to make it seem. Side note, this is the type of shit I do to my goddamn drink. Look at all them damn suds trying to show y'all me pouring the shit. That's what the fuck I get, right? And before y'all say anything, yes, I know this damn thing says cheers, 30th birthday. This was my girl's motherfucking mug and shit. I decided I'm gonna use it. She just turned 30. I'm about to turn 33. So, it definitely ain't mine. But like I said, I'm using it. And I wish she would say something about it. I say as I'm about 5 rooms away from her. Alright. Let's get the fuck to it. A lot of people have made the comment. A lot of my favorite comedians have made the joke that social media is becoming our lives. People don't have any real friends, but they got all these followers on their social media, be it Facebook or YouTube. I don't know why the hell you have follow. I don't know why the hell you were making any comments there. But Instagram, Twitter, whatever the fuck else. Spotify. I'm pretty sure it's a music app. But my point is, motherfuckers be talking about motherfuckers ain't got no real friends because of social media. So now, as I stated a while ago while I was drinking out that 30-year-old mug, I'm 33. Meaning I was alive and very aware of the world and myself when technology became a thing. Or at least a public thing. I was alive at the birth of the internet. Hell, when I was a kid, I started off using the damn internet to get game codes for the video games I used to play. The only form of cheating I do in my life, by the way. Because apparently that shit's becoming normalized now. Anyway, that ain't what we talking about. Back to the topic. And so with me having been alive for the birth of the internet and for the birth of any type of social media, I get what happened and how it happened. And both things are tied in together. Hear me the fuck out. If there's anybody who give a damn about this video, who's my age or older, were you bullied when you were a kid? Were you talked down to when you were a kid? Were your friends pieces of shit when you were a kid? Because all that shit applies to me when I was a kid. Assholes throughout the entire fucking world. And it got to a point where you can't ask questions without motherfuckers being assholes. I remember I was in high school one day, and it was not too long after I think it was like the Valentine's Day dance or some shit. A big ass fight broke out in the middle of that shit. And of course, I saw what the fuck happened. I think I talked about it in one of my videos. I'm not sure if it was a video from my Facebook page or a video from my Facebook profile, because I did a lot of those too. By the way, I made 200 videos on my Facebook page before I started coming here. So, you know what I'm saying? You want to go back and see some of those or see all those, whatever the fuck, check out the description for the link, or at least for the HTML to the shit. Anyway, back to the topic. After this fight went the fuck off, you know what I'm saying? We all ended up outside and shit. Motherfuckers waiting on their rides to pull up and shit. I'm waiting for, you know what I'm saying, some of my homies to come out the motherfucking building from doing whatever the fuck it is they was doing so that we can walk the fuck home. Some nigga on the sideline was like, well, who the fuck started this shit? And me being the type of nigga I am, I answered this question. I was like, yo, it was some outside ass nigga. Don't even go here and shit. This nigga look at me say, nigga, who the fuck talking to you? Now, the current me would have looked at that nigga was like, get the fuck on somewhere. But the hot head I was back then was like, nigga, what the fuck you say? Nigga, I answered your fucking question. Don't get your ass knocked the fuck out because you want to be a piece of shit out here. And it was almost some more shit, but motherfuckers in the building came and broke that shit up. But, you know what I'm saying? Assholes. A motherfucker simply answered your question for you. And just because he ain't the specific motherfucker you talking to, you want to be a piece of shit about it? That right there is exactly why there are no real friends in a lot of people's lives, and all they friends and the shit they talk to is on some type of fucking social media. Because of that shit right there. Seem like every fucking body is a fucking asshole. And not everybody want to keep fucking dealing with that shit. I know I fucking don't. And just so to keep some shit happening to me, or to keep myself the fuck out of trouble, whichever one the case may be, because it could go either way. I am fucked up, but I will still throw them things. So a motherfucker can't get the best of me at this point. But they gotta get me. And at this point in my life, it's even if they even get me to that fucking level, it's like, fuck all y'all. But that's a lot of the reason why motherfuckers only deal with people on Facebook or fucking Twitter or whatever the fuck else, Instagram, whatever the fuck, because, somebody being an asshole there, they can just delete, block, ain't gotta hear from them no more. So now, I imagine, it's probably true for some percentage of the population, but it's just my assumption. I imagine that motherfuckers using social media to see what type of people you are, so they can make the decision on whether or not they even want to bother getting involved with you in real life. And now I am living proof of the flaw of that, because I'm a different motherfucker on Facebook than I am in real life. Most of the shit I talk about on Facebook, I don't give a fuck. But somebody gotta say something, so why not be me? Like in one of my Facebook videos, I was talking about hoes. I don't give a fuck what hoes do, but I have an opinion, and why not express it? Because that's who the fuck I am. Opinionated, if that's it. I guess that's the word for motherfuckers who like to get their opinion out. Now I'm walking again because I had to go take a piss real quick. Like I said, I've been drinking in and out the damn bathroom every 3 goddamn minutes over the past hour or so. But anyway, let me put this shit into perspective for y'all for a little bit. Think of it as, going to the movies or something. Let's say you live in an area where, a lot of people you don't like live there too. Or you go to the movies in an area where a lot of people you don't like go there too. Now let's look at it in a Facebook or Instagram. Let's look at it in a social media standpoint. Say somebody putting out a live video that you want to see, and a lot of people you don't like are there too. At the movies, you got to see them. Probably hear words from them, probably exchange words with them, probably get into it with them. But on Facebook, you ain't even got to know they there. Because as far as you concerned, all there is you and the video. The live comment section is for motherfuckers who give a damn about conversating with random assholes throughout the world. And not a lot of people do. And a nice percentage of the people who do only do it because they don't want to, conversate with the assholes of the world in real life. Because they just might swing on a motherfucker. Or a motherfucker just might swing on them. Hell, you might have one word that you utter that gets the entire place shot the fuck up. Who gonna shoot up Facebook? Who can shoot up Facebook? So for all you motherfuckers who keep talking shit about motherfuckers who got friends on Facebook but not in real life, they can hold Facebook friends but can't hold a real relationship, a meaningful relationship with anybody in real life. That's the reason. Assholes, bullies, antagonizers, or antagonists, pieces of fucking shit. And a lot of us would rather stay at a place where we feel like we're in power, with whether or not we're going to even be in contact with these pieces of shit in the world. But as a realist, that's a whole nother conversation in a whole nother video. Oh, and it's coming.